Hi guys, it's Wombat. On March the 22nd, 2020, I had the great pleasure of hosting an event called Wombat's Skodunarferd Island together with Viva. For those of you not familiar with Viva, it's a very large VTC, and their division Viva Netherlands has been my go-to group ever since we did the very first convoy about 6 months ago. This is at the same time only my second event, but it is also the third event that I attend together with Viva. And Viva was, just like last time, my convoy control for the event, and we had 150 people attending this time on an absolute bonkers journey around Iceland. It was estimated to be around 2,000 kilometers, but with the different alternative routes we had for this event, it's more likely that we ended up doing some 3,000 kilometers, and most of it we weren't going very fast at all, as you'll see throughout this video. And I gotta say, I'm very pleased with how the event turned out. I'm so happy that 150 people decided they were gonna spend 5.5 hours of their Sunday together with Viva and myself and everyone else who attended. Thank you so much to those of you who were there. To the rest of you, I have a ton of images and video to show you here today. I'm cramming it down to just a 10-minute recap, but I hope you're gonna enjoy it. Let's get started. Our original route was to go along the coastline all the way up to Bolungarvik from Akranes. But of course we wanted to add some extra spices to that, And for that reason we decided to both do this route here, which truly puts your skills to the test. It is very twisty, and bringing a double trailer or a triple trailer or heavy cargo on this route is gonna be difficult. We also had this not very twisty but very slippery road as well, and some things happened on the way. Yeah, that's right, I too got stuck, but thanks to F1 Red I managed to make it to Bolungar Week like everyone else. And hats off to all of you. I saw numerous people helping each other out, pushing each other, helping each other around corners and hairpins, pushing on, trying to get all the way down here to Bolungar Week, and thanks to that we all made it, or at least most of us did. Some had to leave early, unfortunately. Some couldn't even make it onto the servers due to an unfortunate restart of the servers during the first hour where we spent in Akranes. But most of you made it back onto the servers after that, and then we did a 4-hour haul all the way down to Bolungar Week. What a journey. Unfortunately, due to this fact, we spent an entire 5 hours before we made it to Bolungar Week. Some of you had to leave more or less immediately thereafter, such as the Shengxi Club. Here they are, a VTC from China. They took this photo and then they left. And I want to thank them for being there. It has got to be like 4 in the morning when we took that picture. The rest of you who stayed as well, thank you so much for doing that. I find the photo ops to be one of the most fun things to do on a convoy. But I totally understand that many of you had to leave early. Still, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna do this again in the future. Until next time, take care everyone. Bye bye. Is this still on? Did you know there's whales in the fjords of Iceland? At least here there is. It's kind of embarrassing. I've been to these parts of Iceland many times before, but never noticed it. So I want to thank Samertok for pointing it out to me during the convoy. Epic stuff.